Hello, everyone, and welcome to FluentHub English. I'm John.
And I'm Amy. We're here to help you learn practical English for everyday situations.
Today, we're going to learn essential phrases for booking flights and hotels. I remember when I first tried to book an international flight online, I was so confused by all the options and didn't know what to say when I called the airline.
Oh, I had a similar experience with hotels. I once arrived at a hotel and realized I hadn't understood the confirmation email properly. That's why today we'll teach you 90 phrases that will make booking travel much easier.
We'll make it simple, practical, and fun. And if you find this episode helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more English learning content.
Scene 1. Booking a flight online.
In our first scene, I'll be calling a travel agency to book a flight, and Amy will be the travel agent. Let's listen to their conversation.
Good morning, Sky High Travel. How may I help you?
Hi, I'd like to book a flight to New York, please.
Certainly. What dates are you traveling?
I want to leave on June 15th and return on June 22nd.
And where will you be departing from?
I'll be leaving from London.
Would you prefer a direct flight or are you okay with connections?
A direct flight would be better, if possible.
Let me check what's available. I have a direct flight with British Airways leaving at 9 a.m.
That sounds good. How much is the ticket?
The economy class ticket is £450. Would you like to book it?
Yes, please. Can I choose my seat?
Of course. Would you prefer a window seat or an aisle seat?
A window seat, please.
All right. I'll need your full name and passport number to complete the booking.
My name is John Smith, and my passport number is GB123457.
Thank you. Your flight is confirmed. I'll send you the booking details by email.
Perfect. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. Have a nice trip.
Now, let's look at some key phrases from this conversation.
First, I'd like to book a flight to. This is a clear way to start your booking request. For example, I'd like to book a flight to Paris.
Next, what dates are you traveling? The agent needs this information to find available flights. You might answer, I'm traveling from July 10th to July 20th.
Another useful phrase is, would you prefer a direct flight? This asks if you want a flight that goes straight to your destination without stopping. You could say, yes, I prefer a direct flight, or I'm okay with one connection.
Also important is how much is the ticket? This helps you know the price. You might also ask, are there any cheaper options?
Finally, would you prefer a window seat or an aisle seat? This is about where you sit on the plane. You could answer, I'd like an aisle seat, please, or I don't mind.
Let's practice these phrases. Repeat after me. I'd like to book a flight to. What dates are you traveling? Would you prefer a direct flight? How much is the ticket? Would you prefer a window seat or an aisle seat? Great job! Now you try booking a flight yourself. Imagine you want to book a flight to Tokyo from August 5th to August 15th.
Scene 2. Checking in at the airport.
In our second scene, John and I are at the airport check-in desk. I'll be the airline staff, and John will be the passenger. Let's listen.
Good morning. Welcome to International Airlines. May I have your passport and booking reference, please?
Sure. Here's my passport, and the booking reference is ABC123.
Thank you. Are you checking any bags?
Yes, I have one suitcase to check in.
Would you like a window seat or an aisle seat?
I'd prefer a window seat, please.
Here's your boarding pass. Your flight boards at gate B12 at 3:30 p.m.
What time does the flight depart?
The flight departs at 4:15 p.m. You should be at the gate by 3:45 at the latest.
Is the flight on time?
Yes, the flight is on schedule. Do you have any liquids in your carry-on bag?
No, I don't. Just my laptop and phone.
That's fine. Here's your passport and boarding pass. Have a pleasant flight.
Thank you. Where is security?
Go straight ahead and then turn left. You'll see the signs.
Thank you for your help.
Explain
You're welcome.
some
Enjoy
important
your-
phrases from this conversation.
First, may I have your passport and booking reference, please? This is what airport staff need to check you in. You should have these documents ready.
Next, are you checking any bags? This asks if you have large bags to put in the airplane's storage area. You might answer, yes, I have 2 bags, or no, just carry on.
Another useful phrase is, here's your boarding pass. The boarding pass is the document that lets you get on the plane. You should keep it safe.
Also important is, what time does the flight depart? This asks when the plane leaves. You might also ask, what time do we arrive?
Finally, is the flight on time? This asks if the flight is leaving at the scheduled time. You might hear, yes, it's on time, or there's a 30-minute delay.
Let's practice these phrases. Repeat after me. May I have your passport and booking reference, please? Are you checking any bags? Here's your boarding pass. What time does the flight depart? Is the flight on time?
Excellent! Now imagine you're at the airport check-in desk. Practice answering questions about your baggage and seat preference.
Scene 3. Booking a hotel room. In our third scene, Amy and I are booking a hotel room. I'll be the customer and Amy will be the hotel receptionist. Let's listen.
Grand City Hotel, how may I help you?
Hi, I'd like to book a room for 3 nights, please.
Certainly. When would you like to stay?
From July 10th to July 13th.
And what type of room would you prefer?
I'd like a double room with a private bathroom, please.
Let me check our availability. Yes, we have a room available. The rate is £120 per night.
Does that include breakfast?
Yes, it includes continental breakfast. Would you like to make a reservation?
Yes, please. What amenities does the hotel have?
We have free Wi-Fi, a gym, and a 24-hour front desk. All rooms have air conditioning and a TV.
That sounds good. Do I need to pay in advance?
No, you can pay when you check out. We'll just need a credit card to guarantee the reservation.
Perfect. I'd like to book the room, please.
Thank you. May I have your name and contact details?
My name is John Smith. My phone number is 555-1234, and my email is john@email.com.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. Your reservation is confirmed. We look forward to welcoming you on July 10th.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Let's look at some key phrases from this conversation.
First, I'd like to book a room for 3 nights, please. This clearly states what you want. You could say, I'd like to book a room for 2 nights, or I need a room for 1 week.
Next, what type of room would you prefer? Hotels offer different room types. You might answer, I'd like a single room, or do you have any suites available?
Another useful phrase is, does that include breakfast? This asks if breakfast is part of the price. You might also ask, does the price include taxes?
Also important is, what amenities does the hotel have? This asks about the hotel's facilities. You might ask, do you have a swimming pool? Or is there parking available? Finally, do I need to pay in advance? This asks about payment. You might hear, You can pay when you arrive, or we require a deposit. Let's practice these phrases. Repeat after me. I'd like to book a room for 3 nights, please. What type of room would you prefer? Does that include breakfast? What amenities does the hotel have? Do I need to pay in advance? Great job! Now imagine you're calling a hotel to book a room. Practice asking about room types and what's included in the price.
Scene 4. Checking into a hotel.
In our final scene, Amy and I are at a hotel reception. I'll be the guest, and John will be the hotel receptionist. Let's listen.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Grand City Hotel. How may I help you?
Hi, I have a reservation
Let me
under the
check.
name Amy
Yes,
Wilson.
Miss Wilson. We have you staying with us for 3 nights. May I have your passport, please?
Sure, here you go.
Thank you. Could you please fill out this registration form?
Of course. Here is the completed form.
Thank you. Here's your key card. Your room is on the 5th floor, room 512.
What time is breakfast served?
Breakfast is served from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. in the restaurant on the ground floor.
What time is checkout?
Checkout is at 11 a.m. Would you like a wake-up call?
Yes, please. I'd like a wake-up call at 7 a.m.
Certainly. The elevator is just around the corner to your right. Do you need help with your luggage?
No, thank you. I can manage. Is there Wi-Fi in the room?
Yes, we have free Wi-Fi throughout the hotel. The password is on the key card holder.
Perfect. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. If you need anything during your stay, just call the front desk. Enjoy your stay with us.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Now, let's explain some important phrases from this conversation.
First, I have a reservation under the name. This is how you tell the hotel you've already booked a room. You could say, I have a reservation under the name Smith.
Next, may I have your passport, please? Hotels need to register foreign guests. You should always carry your passport when traveling.
Another useful phrase is, could you please fill out this registration form? This is a common request at hotels. You might need to write your name, address, and signature.
Also important is what time is breakfast served? This helps you plan your morning. You might also ask, where is the restaurant? Or what's on the breakfast menu?
Finally, what time is checkout? This asks when you need to leave the room. You might hear, checkout is at 11 a.m. or late checkout is available for an extra fee.
Let's practice these phrases. Repeat after me. I have a reservation under the name. May I have your passport, please? Could you please fill out this registration form? What time is breakfast served? What time is checkout? Excellent! Now imagine you're checking in to a hotel. Practice asking about breakfast times and checkout procedures.
We're at the 10-minute mark, so let's quickly summarize what we've learned so far.
In Scene 1, we learned phrases for booking flights, like, I'd like to book a flight to, and would you prefer a direct flight?
In Scene 2, we covered phrases for checking in at the airport, such as, are you checking any bags? And is the flight on time?
In Scene 3, we learned phrases for booking hotel rooms, including, what type of room would you prefer? And does that include breakfast?
And in Scene 4, we practiced phrases for checking into hotels, like, I have a reservation under the name, and what time is checkout?
These are all essential phrases that will help you feel more confident when booking travel. Practice them regularly, and soon they'll become natural to you.
Now it's time for our listener challenge. We want you to write a comment below using one of the phrases we learned today. For example, you could write a sentence like, I'd like to book a room with a view of the ocean.
Be creative and use your imagination. We'll read some of your answers in our next episode.
To wrap up, today we've learned 90 essential English phrases for booking flights and hotels, from making reservations to checking in. These phrases will help you navigate travel situations with confidence.
Thank you for joining us today on FluentHub English. We hope you found this episode helpful. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more English learning content.
Join us next time for another episode of FluentHub English, where we make learning English simple and fun.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.